Hello everyone, welcome in module 2 of chapter 1 Food. In the previous module, we read about nutrition, mode of nutrition, photosynthesis and factor affecting it. Now in this module, we are going to study about how do plants obtain requirements for photosynthesis, role of leaves in photosynthesis, synthesis of food other than glucose and other modes of nutrition in plants such as saprophytic and parasitic. Rest we will study in next module. So let's start. As we know that the requirements of photosynthesis are the carbon dioxide, water, sunlight and chlorophyll. So now let's understand how do plants obtain these things. As we all know, the tiny holes present on the surface of leaves, they are called stomata. Here you can see this is the surface of a leaf and this structure is stomata. They take in carbon dioxide present in the atmosphere. Here in this diagram you can see that the roots of the plants, they absorb the water and minerals of the soil, and then that is transported to the leaves via the stems and branches. This is very important structure which is found in leaves, and this is chloroplast. It is a kind of cell which contains the green colored substance which is called chlorophyll. It is present in leaf, and chlorophyll captures the sunlight and along with other raw materials prepare the food in the leaves. The next important factor is light, which is provided by sun. So green plants need sunlight to make their own food. If we talk about the role of leaves, they are the food factories. They have chlorophyll containing cells to trap sunlight. They have a stomata to take in carbon dioxide. And this is the cross section of a leaf. Here you can see the small opening, and this is the magnifying view of this opening called stomata. The green colored cells are the guard cells whose inner walls are thickened and the outer walls are thinner. They contain chlorophyll. When the guard cells swell up, stoma opens, but when they get flattened, the stoma closes. We also know glucose is the end product of photosynthesis, which is made of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Proteins are formed with the help of nitrogen. Nitrogen is present in large amount in air, but plants cannot consume the nitrogen directly from the atmosphere. The soil often contains some bacteria that are capable of converting the nitrogen into nitrate, which can be used by the plants. Also, fertilizers used by farmers and gardeners contain a high amount of nitrogen, which mixes into soil and is used by the plants. Let's study other mode of nutrition in detail now. Parasitic nutrition. In this nutrition, organisms obtain nutrients from other organism body. Here you can see this green color tubular structure. This is cascata, which is also called amabale, and this is wrapping around a plant's body. This plant's body is called host, and this cascata is a parasite. Cascata is totally parasitic plant. Here you can see some other examples: cough's flower and rafflesia. There is a plant named mistletoe which is partially parasitic. Why? Because it can make the food itself but get water and mineral from the host plant. Other type of mode of nutrition is saprophytic nutrition, in which organisms derive nutrients from dead and decaying organic substances. So saprotrophs are the organisms which have saprophytic nutrition. A very good example is mushroom, which secretes the digestive juices on the dead and decaying matter and convert them into solution. Then they absorb the nutrients from it. The other very good example is the bread mold. Let's recap what we studied today. So now we know plants take up carbon dioxide from the atmosphere through the stomata present on the undersurface of their leaves. Plants take up water from the soil through their root system. During photosynthesis, the stomata remain open. Plants get nitrogen from the soil provided by fertilizers or manures and from the salts prepared by symbiotic bacteria and nitrobacter by fixing up the atmospheric nitrogen. Non-green plants are heterotrophic. Plants which derive their food from dead and decaying organic matter are called saprophytes. The mode of nutrition in such plant is saprophytic. Plants which derive their food from bodies of host plant and animals are called parasites. These plants undergo parasitic mode of nutrition. That's all for today. Have a good day ahead.